Hello guys, how are you today? Today's going to be a bit of a all over the place episode. I'm just touching up some bits and bobs. There have been, I can't remember where, I think the train station went up recently. There have been a few things I've put in, just sort of parts here and there as I've been working on something else or needing something else. And we're gonna head over here somewhere. Over the rainbow. Let's see, down here. Okay, so we had this little hill over here. I've put in a bit of a crocus garden. And we got the little spice thing up there so we can be selling saffron. And I've added more of these. I'm blowing through diamonds so fast. I can't keep up, trying to level the warehouse. That's a bit of a thing. So the gardens are here. I put the watering things in. You'll notice I finally got the great massive Bella 10 million ribbons down to 999 side. But I just, we've got these empty spaces up here. It's kind of boring. I don't want to look at this. You don't want to look at this. So I just want to touch up some things. There's 2 or 3 places like this in the game. I hope I can find them all now that I'm actually in here doing something with it. But there's places where I don't have roads in the right area. It's just, things are, it just feels like it's getting a little messy, and I don't want messy. We know that. I recycled an entire large farm because I didn't want messy anymore. So we can't let this one get out of hand. There's so many things that are undone. But you know what? You can only do one at a time, so that's okay. And yeah, I'm just going for the crocus flowers because what the heck? It's a crocus farm. It seems legit. And I personally love crocus. These are just absolutely beautiful. We do need something taller. We need some trees here and in the situation. Yes, we do. We can't put that great big sucker down, but we can put some others. We could, this one's a little bit taller than some. It's got a nice deep green. It'll stand up there and, do something for a bit of a silhouette. And that earth tree, of course, is quite pleasant. And it fits in lots of good places, like so. And why not, like so. And we could even, do we want to clutter this up? I don't know if it's cluttered. I don't think it's cluttered yet. I'm not going to deem this, you are cluttered and must end just yet. I'm going to put one of these here just because that rock is there. This is almost going to make, like, we put the rock there. Yeah, we totally put the rock there. This is a very, very pink sort of place, but that's okay. We've got a couple of things going on there. We've got a couple of trees. You know what? Back here, we're going to go for the green, the evergreens, because they're pretty. You know what? Let's put a few in. What the heck? We got that sitting on the corner, and then we're going to put one over here as well. And let's put in a little sign. Let's put, yeah, I like that. The little sign pointing that away to the office. No. Every way except the way I want you to go. That away to the office, and this will have to have a crocus flower on it. Obviously, you better give me one. I shall be most displeased. Come on. We got animals, fish, and crocus right there. Lovely. I feel like it needs light, and we've been using those little spring lights in a lot of places. Not a lot of places. I haven't put up a lot of lights. So many of the buildings come with so much light on their own that it seems unnecessary to add things. It can get overly bright, if that makes sense, and it feels quite harsh. But that'll light it up at night. The office is this away. And that works. So there we go. We got some green and pink. That always looks nice together. We've got some different heights going on. Actually, I'm wondering, should I have put another little green one here? Or is that just like too even? Because with these lower in front, then we've got the taller ones in back. You know what? I think it's fine. It's going to be good just like it is. 'Tis a goodly thing. Now I want roads. We need roads in different places because they are so much faster. Let's do this over here. Doo. And this way. Thank you. Run this right down here. Make everything quicker, faster, better. Like so. This is good. There was another place I wanted roads around. I mean, maybe, you know what? This is fine too. This is absolutely fine too. And then that goes up to here, and it goes along, and it does the things, and off we go, and tra-la-la. That's pretty good. Not sure what I'm doing at this side just yet, so I won't do anything at all at the moment, although this obviously needs some road. And there. I think it does. We've got our little oil pump going on there. Well, I guess this is okay. I keep thinking about taking out these two spaces right here so the road connects. I haven't decided that yet. It'll hit me just the right way one day, and then I'll know. Now, there was something else. Oh, what was it? Oh, we have flowers. Okay, let's go and do some harvesting real quick, shall we? Why, is that not the right one? Did I not come to the right place? Oh, I went the wrong way. Oops, sorry about that. I wrecked the field. That was all I needed. Oh, that's right. I needed like 2 flowers. 2 flowers left for that one. It was pretty bad. 'Tis a silly thing. Oh well. The farm's coming along. It's coming along. I'm getting quite excited. I'm cleaning up, you know, more and more of the inside of things. I do know I want to plant more flowers in places, but right now I'm just trying. Oh, I remember something else I have to show you. I'm just trying to, you know, tidy up the place and see what's required, and then we can see, you know, what we'll have left over for fun things like carnivals and all the rest of it. We don't have a proper park yet. There's quite a few things we could still be doing. And then, of course, the great train ride of 2021. So those are sorted. This is doing its thing. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's not required. That's all done. Okay. There was a place. Was it here? No, but it could. This is not the one I was thinking of, but this definitely could be one of the ones I was thinking of. I personally like to have a gas tank, a fuel station, a gas station, whatever they call it, filling station, gas station, at every way shrine. I know they're not called way shrines. I don't know what they're called. They're way shrines to me. Like that. Because if you visit a farm and you don't see the gas station right there in front of you, and you click on something, you go somewhere, and then you've got none, and you have to go back and you got to find it. And I just think, if somebody shows up, if they get here and they don't see that it's right there before they leave, or they just forget, they check the map, they're looking for something to harvest, and then they get there and they go, oh hell, I can't do anything. I don't like that. Oh, this one needs fixing up too. We've got a wee little tea place here. It's just black tea. There's not a lot of anything going on. These things honestly were piled up there to get them out of my way in the early days of this farm. But they're doing fine there. I'm not seeing any particular reason to change them or move them, so that's okay. I wish there were some decorations in here. We've got the 2 Asian houses, but I wish we had a decoration that had that feel to it. I guess we've got the lions, right? We've got those 2 lions somewhere over the rainbow. We have that's about it. We could put lotus flowers and floating lights in, I guess, but if you guys can hear my neighbors, I apologize again. I don't know what they're doing out there, but like everything else they do, it's loud. They've bought another boat because apparently that massive thing, I'm on the second floor and I used to almost look straight in to the cabin of the darn thing. Oh, apparently they needed another one. They have a speedboat sitting out there now. Because can you ever really have too many boats? I guess the answer is no. No, you can't. The only good part is I haven't actually had to listen to them revving it because, you know, there's no place to go. Do I want water here? Do I want to put like a little stream along here? I mean, maybe. I don't know, guys. Tell me. Tell me what to do. And then the little, those are too cute for words. And then just fill it with water, I guess. I know it's not centered. I actually put it off center this time on purpose. True story. Believe it or not, it is. Oh, I was something else I wanted to show you. And that was just me. That was just, yeah. You know, you go to move a thing and all of a sudden you realize you've just done a whole lot more than you thought you were going to. It happens. And I think that double willow would be quite pretty behind here. Which will not be in the fencing department. I do know this. I do absolutely know this. You know, I guess it's okay. I mean, we got the barns here. We really just don't have anything else to give this an oriental feel. It's not, there just really isn't anything here. So I'm just going to add a few plants, a few flowers, trees, you know, those things with green and leaves on them. And I guess we'll have to call this good enough. I could put another lion somewhere, one supposes, but these kind of things come up a lot. Just these little bits and bobs that need sorting out, and you start on something and you go, oh, that needs finishing. And you start on something, oh, that needs finishing. And then one day you realize you got a whole lot of stuff that needs finishing. So we could put you, you know what? Let's do that. Which foot is up on this one? No, this way, sweetheart, like that. You have, we get that one. Let's take this one. We'll put them side by each. Or should we have them facing each other? Maybe we should have them facing each other. No. Like so. Like so. And then with a bunch of trees behind it. That'll be quite good. I think maybe, and I'm going to go with that. So, like you. Whoops, well, I wanted to put it there, but if it didn't want to be there, I will bow to its greater wisdom. I beg your pardon? My dog wants to, I can't say it and I can't spell it because she knows how to spell it. But if you were to go into the thing that's not inside a house, but the opposite of that, and then take an animal with you and put a lead on them. Don't get excited. She figured she's starting to figure this out. And then, you know, kind of move your legs in such a way that you wandered around the neighborhood. Don't get so excited. That's what she wants to do. I know. You're a clever girl. You are a clever girl. My old hound dog. She really, really wants to do that. But I wanted to get this done first. And then we will do that. We will. I promise. It's a thing. We will totally do... Okay, not right now. Simmer down. Just please simmer down. Now, do we have anything in here that I could call an oriental flower? No, don't. A lotus, we've got, what would, no, don't, shush, stop, wisteria, no, for real, don't. She is so excited. She knows what I'm talking about. Okay, stop, leave. Be gone. Well, that was depressing, wasn't it? Okay, I'm almost done. We're just going to put Kayla lilies in. I have no idea if that would be anything remotely, but I love them. Don't know if it's Asian. Probably not, but I love the lilies, so they will do. And let's put a little, whoops, a little wee bench right here. There we go. So we just made this spot slightly less boring. There's, you know what, right there. I'm seeing an issue. So we'll put you here. Oh God, I'm sorry guys. I really don't know how you put up with this. I get sick of hearing me. And that nice, great, big, tall earth tree, the earth tree, the earth day tree, I guess is what it is. And over here, we will do one of these. You know what? Actually, we'll just put in a couple of these. And I got some, see, you get bags of stuff like laying around. Why? I don't know. Because they were in the way of something and then just got shuffled off into La La Land. And you know what? We'll put one of them here because we can. And I think I'll just get rid of the other one. Yep. You are history. So that, you know, when we come by here now, that it feels a little better. The barns don't really fit, but I mean, what else am I going to do, really? I don't know. This will have to do. Oh, this end. We forgot an entire end, but that's okay. It's only the one side. I mean, really, what's the problem, right? We'll put this over here, and we'll put another one of these over here. Like so. Sure. There's room for that big yew tree, I think, isn't there? Ooh. There's some height difference that matters. You are perfect. My big and lovely tree. I'll put you there. I'll leave a spot because there's no point in having it so crowded that everything feels cluttered. Put you there and you there. And you know, I think we may be there. We have a little tea garden. This is just for extra diamonds. The black tea does pretty good. If you look at these, I mean, if you look at the flowers, the crocus is the hands down winner per flower. I mean, you never get anything close to that. But this is 46. So we got a ways to go yet. Now this is 163. This is already 240 some. But this is once a day. And this is every 3 days. So these are pretty good. I mean, I like the every 3 days because I don't have to worry about logging in. If I miss it, you know, it'll get there later. That's great. But this is pretty nice. That's kind of sweet that I can log in once a day. And if I hit the timing right, I can get, you know, and this is only at level 32. We get to go up to level 250 with these babies. So I thought just having a nice spread of those somewhere would be a good thing. And I'm, you know, this is all right. This is pretty good. It'll be fine. And I wanted to show you over here. Now I've got this little garden thing here with the farmhand in it because these are those things that I use up a lot of. Fruit, I just blow through fruit like crazy. The cereals with the rice, now this is all from rice that I didn't pick. So that's wonderful. That's working out really well. I've got mushrooms because I was always running out of them. You just never had a lot. And if you're trying to level something like the warehouse or one of those plant stations, you can go through hundreds and thousands of these at a time. So that was good. So I've got a little spot where I have fruit trees. I've got some mushrooms. I've got some nuts. I put in a little bit of cereal, and then my grapes were down to like 200 earlier, like this morning actually, and I let the game run for a while, and I put in a few plants of that, and things are coming up. So that's working out pretty well. So I've just got a little place there where as long as the game is running, he's going to be picking some of those things for me. The fish get done. The nice thing about the animals is I'm getting milk plus fiber, from, you know, the rabbits actually give vegetable. We get fibers from the sheep. The pigs, I think, are giving truffles. We're getting eggs over here from the horses. We're getting fibers again. We get a lot of really cool stuff. You get a lot of items. You just let the game run, and the animals are giving you a ton of different kinds of things that you don't have to worry about having that base level amount of to level up, you know, one more level of something. But I found, you know, mushrooms, nuts, the cereals, and the grapes. And fruit, of course, is just an ongoing thing because I've gone through thousands of jam already. Lots of jam and lots of cheese already. So these are kind of always a struggle to keep up. But with the gold nuggets coming in from both the horses and the lucky pot of gold, you know, I've got lots of gold nuggets to buy the jam or cheese if I need it. And honey. I've blown through a lot of honey. It's been one of those times where the honey just keeps getting asked for. And unfortunately, I've gone through the many that I had. So, oops. Oh, we got to do these again. So let's go over to here. I guess the season just changed. Is it this one? It is. Partridges and pear trees, or whatever it is. I missed a spot. Like so. Thank you. No, did I not? Here we go. These are not the pear trees. Is it this one? It's over here. There's the green pears underneath. All right. So I've got that little farm there, and I was messing around with it one day, and I noticed I had, I was just in that part of the farm, and I had a pool of the narwhals, these little guys who give diamonds. And I would always try to remember to go over, and I'd had them part of my fish farm, and then I had taken them out because I decided not to use these special event ones. These two don't really give enough to, and they don't really level enough to ever really care that much. These, however, I mean, you know, you get it 4 at a time, but they're 100% catch rate, and I usually get like 60 per pop. I get 60 diamonds. If I go for a while, I'll go over to the pool where it was, and I'd have 6 times to go fishing, and I was getting 60 at a time. That's a good number, you know, that's a good number of diamonds. They're worth keeping around. So I was trying to just figure out, like, what the heck am I going to do with them? And a couple of different things combined to come up with a little spot that's kind of cute. And I'm going to go show you that as soon as I pick these lemons. Lemon tree, very pretty. Okay, we have, and it's over here. Where do I want to show you from? You want to kind of come up on it. You know what? Let's go. Actually, let's go back here. And while I'm here, we're going to do just a bit more farming. I'm not trying to torment you guys on purpose. I swear I'm not. I do love these trees. They're so pretty. They just look like happy trees. I still haven't figured out. I know I want a herb type garden, or what I guess my diamond garden, right? I still don't know what to do with it. I have some ideas in my head, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be a bit of a tedious process to work out. I know a number of you said you want to see it, so I apologize in advance for all the moving back and forth that you will probably see me do. But yeah, we'll get to it. There's no hurry. There's lots of stuff to do. I still want a carnival. We need carnival, right? You gotta have a place to go on the weekend, and you know, you got a hot summer night and you just want to be out in it. You gotta have a place for those fun things. So we're coming from over here. I just did these yesterday, so that's got a long wait again, but that's okay. The crocus over here, I hate it that I haven't watered these yet because I know I'm missing out on a lot of crocus by doing so, but they're not going to stay there, and I do not. Aw, look, I'm sorry. I'm going to set you free. Be free, little narwhal. I don't know how that happened, but that's kind of crappy. So here's that little kind of basic necessities farm is what I think of. So we've just got a guy in here. He's doing his little job. You know, we have a way shrine sitting there, and we have a gas pump again, a fuel pump. So he's got these, which are a few diamonds. But spice was another thing I would run out of. Spice would come up and I'd run out. So he's got spices, mushrooms here. We've got the fruit over here, and the tamarind are 4 times a year. So that's just a nice, slow, steady influx of fruit all the time. These particular mushrooms, I think, are every season or quite a bit. These are twice a year, which is great. I had a gap. I just tossed in a few rubber trees, quite frankly, just to give some different color. You'll notice that I wasted space by putting the big U in here because I wanted some different heights. These are the only nuts that are twice a year, so they're in here as well. Yes, I wasted an entire length of area that I could have put plants in for a flower bed, but you got to do what you got to do. And then I've got the blackthorn here for grapes, so that's been slowly climbing up. And that's working out okay. And then I put the rice in here. Let me get the baskets out of the way because they're quite annoying, aren't they? They really are. And yeah, you see, for me to harvest, it's not convenient, but that doesn't matter. So I've got the narwhals here. I added them up next to the rice. We put the cattails all along the sides. We got the little fish windy things sitting up here. Yes, I have wasted space with the odd bit of just the lilies floating around in the corner. We get the lighthouse for some height again. I figured my farmhand, he's way out here all alone. It's quiet. I gave him a place to sit so he could do some fishing or something. We got a little boat in the water should he ever require that for whatever reason. And I suppose, people could come over and go swimming here too. I guess that's a thing. They can change in there if they want to. And, at night you can stand here and look out over the water. So a very practical solution. And this little teeny tiny farm thing actually works really well for me. I tend to play the game pretty slowly. I'm never in a big hurry to, get this done. If a quest comes up, I'm do it, whatever. If it takes 3 days, that's cool too. I don't have a problem with this. But having that just sort of slow, steady influx. Even at night, I open a game, I go to bed, and he's out here working for me through, while I'm sleeping, and he's gathering those numbers, and it's working. The spice climbed up really well. The nuts climbed up. The mushrooms, the grapes are starting. I just added those today, like early this morning. The cereals have climbed up. The fruit, well, I blow through that. That's okay. But it's working, and now it looks like some fella's got a little job out here, and now the best part is he's the one harvesting the narwhals. All I had to do was tuck in that square, and now he's harvesting all these narwhals to get the diamonds in. So because this one pond of narwhals at this size, like I said, every time I came over I was getting 6 hits and I was getting 60 diamonds a pop. And I mean, it's not a huge amount compared to harvesting black tea. Oh God, I'm so sorry. But the narwhals are every 2 hours. So through the night, he's harvesting when I'm playing a game. He's harvesting when I'm walking my dog. And it's bringing in several hundred at a time. It's pretty good. It's okay. And it's another little point of interest. It's something to look out way out here in the country, away from town. You betcha. I guess you guys have seen that little thing yet. Don't know what to do with the rest of that hill, but it'll come to me in time. Not gonna worry about it. There was something I wanted to fix back there too, but I no longer remember what it was. So fail boat. So back here in this corner, I just put in some tea. It was just an empty spot, and I just wanted more tea. So I went ahead and put that in there. It just fills the gap. It's a thing. There's all of this. We've still got the small fuel pumps there. We got a lot of work to do here yet. Oh God, these little islands all over the place. I know I want to plant more flowers. Absolutely. Flowers just make me too much money. Or some of them. The high-end ones do. The top half make a lot of money. The small half are just a waste of time. I only harvest things like daffodils and that sort of thing if there's a quest for them. I don't even do them the rest of the time. But these, the bellflowers I harvest, I kind of skip most of this. Down at this end I do more. The orchids, the tulips I do on a regular basis. If I'm in playing the game, and I may have mentioned this before, but if you're playing regularly, these are fabulous money makers. If you get these suckers leveled up, because it's every 3 hours, and in terms of time and what you will end up getting for it, these can make you, like, per hour, if you're counting by the hour. These are really good. I used to have a lot of these on some of my lower end farms to get started. So and I don't play for long periods of time. I come in and record and move on, but these are actually quite good. They're worth leveling if you're going to be in a lot. If you play like I do, they're less valuable. Let's put it that way. But oh, see, I'm running out of road in places. There's still so much to do. So much to do, but that's okay. It'll happen. And then, the wisteria, the lilac, those are all worth harvesting. The little blitz in the middle, I don't do them. Get to them when there's a quest. Ooh, I could do some here, though. More diamonds. Anywho, folks. Still lots to do. So as you can see, I mean, this was just some that were left over, and I tidied them up. At some point, I will probably take more, like this area down here will maybe have more flowers in. I've put in these long rows. I'm just trying to put in things that are really easy to harvest. That was some leftovers from when I was moving around. It's like, fine, I'll leave them. I'll probably put in some little blocks of flowers, like in areas like this. These are like, that gas pump can get moved, and I'll fill that with flowers or whatever. This is, I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. This feels like this little island. Feels like it needs something special. There's a great big open block here that I could put rows of some flowers in, as is this whole area. This is pretty cool through here for stuff. These are, again, the low-end fuel pumps that can go. This is my little vegetable farm. Did I show you guys this? I don't even remember. It's just a little veg farm. It's got a river running through it. They can sit out here in the evening. They have lots of little bird houses and stuff there, and I just put a few of the vegetables in here because there aren't many of them, the vegetable trees, so I just pop them in here. So we just got a little place sitting on this hill with a river running through it. And then at some point, so all of this space will be available for carnivals, for a big park, for this will be all available. This will be the diamond garden thing. And we've got this whole area over here now for the extra crocus. We've got the extra tea here and a tea up there. It's coming. It's coming along really good. I mean, there's an empty space here. Something will come to me, I'm sure. Still a lot left to do. And then the train. Oh my God, the train. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and go now. Thank you guys for hanging out. I just needed some things to tidy up. And sometimes I actually feel like, oh my God, I didn't share that with people. And, you've said, I think, that Critter, I think you had said at one point, you'd rather see me do it than get the tour. So I thought, I've got all these little chores to do. Fine, I'll share it with Critter. That's all. And this, of course, my manufacturing area, this is such a mess. This is going to be going into this clump somewhere, somehow. I haven't figured that part out yet. Until I see you guys next time, thank you for being here, for the follows, the thumbs ups, the niceness that you share, the comments. I love you to death, guys. Bye-bye.